It is Sunday, November 2nd, 3rd, something like that. It is 7:30 in the morning. I've got a bunch of chores I have to do today. I need to go up and clean out these gutters for the winter. Plus I have some heat. That wire that you see there, you plug it in on the inside and it heats up to keep this stuff right here from freezing. I need to take that thing down. Just a lot of ugly chores, nothing real fun. I mean, not that the stuff that I do is fun, but this stuff is really not fun. I need to get my pole saw over there and trim this tree right up here from around the house, because when the wind blows really hard, it kind of is bumping against the house, which is not something that you want. And I may not be able to get it all done. I need to empty the sprinkler. I need to turn off this. I have two different sprinkling systems here. I need to take a bolt out of the pump to let it drain. And I need to turn actually the water off that goes to this part of my yard. So I'm going to have a really busy day. Plus there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get anything done, because you can see how the clouds, I mean, normally you see mountains and stuff up in here, but you don't see anything. It's potentially the rain is just going to take over and I'm not going to be able to get anything done. Here's the first stop. You can see this pump. This is got all the power turned off to it. See this bolt right here? There's another one just like it underneath here. And I've got to take that bolt off to drain any water that might be remaining in there. So I'm going to do that now. I've brought out, I'm taking a guess that it is a 9/16, because I have a vague recollection that that's what it is, and that's what it is. So here goes. I'll do that right now. Okay, I've got the basketball hoop draining, and I've turned the water off already. And now I just have to open up these things right here. And I like to blow them out. I've got a little compressor that I use for that, a little portable one. Alright, so I'm in here looking for the little fitting that goes on my pancake compressor here. It helps me to blow out my sprinkler lines, and so I was just sort of digging through this mess that had accumulated here over the last 20 years. And as I was digging through here and sort of moving things around, I discovered all these things that was like, oh, that's where that is. And, oh, I went and bought another one of those because I couldn't find it, kind of thing. So I am going to, not right now, because it's I would get sidetracked, but I'm going to clean this thing up here. Probably this spring, if not sooner. So I've already got about half of this tree cut back from the roof. And as you can see, I have more to go. It used to be clanking into that thing every time the wind blew. So, I'm going to cut it way back. I'll come back in the spring and do a better job of it and get it back like 3 feet. I do this once every couple of years. It seems like it's grown faster, though, this year than last. Okay. So I've got it all trimmed away. And down over there, you can see that piece is still hanging there. I've got to pull that down from down there. I did end up sawing a couple of pieces off, but a lot of it I just had to cut. So everybody always says so anyway, and everybody always says anyway. Two big words. The most popular words in YouTube are so and anyway, and I use them more than anybody. Now I'm going to come along and clean out this gutter, and then I have the other side to do with the heat wire to keep the ice from forming. What a difference a week makes. It is definitely fall out here. I mean, it was nothing like this 1 week ago. And when I look around today, it's like the leaves are definitely falling out of the trees, and then some. So I put the bucket on, and all the stuff that I cleared away from the roof up there, I put in the bucket and I hauled them off over to a dumpster. So that's gone. And I thought, as long as I'm on my way back to the shop over there, I would take a look at some of these grapes, because now that the leaves are gone, I should be able to see a little bit better as to what needs to be pruned and what doesn't. Okay, so I have, by the way, again, I am not by any means any kind of a grape expert at all. When I bought this place, these grapes were here. The guy that lived here was an expert. I can't remember what you call him, a master gardener. That's what he was. Anyway, he gardened the hell out of this place here. He knew what he was doing, and he had these grapes down to a science. And after he moved, somebody else bought, and these things went wild the way they are now. So I bought the place after they moved out because I didn't want somebody else coming in and doing crazy things like those guys did, with dogs stinking up the place and all other kinds of stuff. So that means I need to get my crap together here and follow through. Where to start? I can see that this is a great big grapevine right there that's clearly too big. It comes over here and hooks into this great big guy right here. And then that goes down there. So these grapevines, they haven't been cultivated. I think that we have blackberries growing up through the middle of them. So that right there with the thorns, that's a blackberry bush. What needs to happen is I think that the whole thing just needs to be cleared out, and just one or two little branches remaining on the main trunk of the grapes. One or two branches that come out this way, that is. And then I'll have a whole bunch of thick vines in a big pile. But next year, I'll be able to make more sense of what's going on. We have trees growing up in there. Okay, just sort of surveying here. And this stuff here is all unwanted vine that just needs to go away. Alright, well, I'll do a little. I don't think I'm going to do that much. I've done enough already today. Kind of tired. I'm going to go in and catch up on my tubes, my YouTubes. It's Sunday. I was going to cut a few, so I'm out for now. Well, I've definitely reached my limit for the day. Just checking out the mountains sticking up into the clouds. They just sort of disappear. But I got a big pile of the grapes. I think I'll just finish clearing this stuff out of here. All this stuff right here is garbage. It was growing up onto there, so I'll come back later and just clear all that up and just leave a few nice little leaders coming off of the main trunks of the grapevines.